Online videos, you can use them to bring traffic to your site, but you can also use them to help that final sale. Hi, I'm Daniel Burstein, Director of Editorial Content at MarketingSherpa. We're here at the MarketingSherpa Media Center at IRCE. I'm joined now by Val DuVernet, Senior Program Manager at Advanced Auto Parts. Thanks for joining us, Val.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk about Advanced Auto Parts. You produce lots of different videos on the site, and how do you decide what videos are going to go where on the site, and especially in terms of the customer buying cycle?
Sure, so we do have a lot of different types of videos that we use, and you have to think about it both in terms of what's the purpose, what are you trying to get the customer to do, or what information are you trying to provide to the customer, and also where they might be in the funnel, right? So if it's really about the awareness and just trying to get people to understand who you are and what you're about, then you might do more kind of storytelling, brand awareness types of videos, and that's a great place to have them on YouTube or in your social channels. But when you start to move through that funnel a little bit and want to get into the consideration and into conversion, then you have to start thinking about perhaps how-to videos for that consideration. You know, what information can you give them that's going to help them understand that you really are able to help them and that you have the products they need. And in conversion, what specific information do you have about the products that you can share through video? So we utilize all of those different types of video. We gather them from different sources, whether it be videos that we produce ourselves or whether we acquire them from vendors, or certainly there's also user-generated content that we all hope to be able to get and have be very useful. Sometimes it's not as easy as we'd like it to be, but that content certainly speaks to people because it's their neighbor and they trust them.
Exactly. Let's talk about some of that how-to content. So when they're interested, they have the pain point clearly in that problem, but they perhaps haven't heard about Advanced Auto Parts yet or decided to buy there.
Sure.
So that type of content you produce yourself and you also get from vendors?
Yes, definitely. I think that we really like to use the self-produced videos for the how-tos because we can get right in there. We have a gentleman on staff who's very good at production, who is also ASE certified with his mechanical knowledge. So he knows what he's talking about, and it's not just a pretty face talking about something. You wouldn't want me, for example, telling you how to install an alternator, but he knows what he's doing. So he can get in there, do the hands-on work, take them through the steps, and this helps people to understand what they might need to do. Is this something I'm capable of doing, or am I just a person who's better off filling up my windshield wiper fluid? So those how-to videos are very important to make people more comfortable with the whole process of doing the job themselves.
Now, there's a lot of how-to videos out there. I know when I search for something to fix my car, I mean, anyone and everyone is making them and showing you how to do it, and you kind of wonder, like, okay, is this really going to work? But you mentioned the ASE certified. I noticed you use that as a trust mark on the video to kind of say, hey, we know what we're talking about here.
Absolutely. Right? I mean, it's very important, and really, at Advanced Auto Parts, many of our team members are ASE certified because we don't want to just be there to to hand over the part and take the money. I mean, it is about helping the customer and having the knowledge so that the customer understands that if there is a question, we can help. Listen, I was never a car person before I came to Advance, yet I know when I needed to put a battery in my car, I didn't want to go someplace and pay somebody to do that because I knew it should be relatively easy. So I was able to pull out my own phone and go to our own site, our own mobile site, and look up installing a battery and just kind of watch the few steps that were necessary so that I felt comfortable. Okay, I have to take this off here, attach this cable here, and so forth. So it really is there to instill trust and to share the information.
And it sounds like video and content are a great way to reach out and grab people and build that trust.
Absolutely, absolutely. As I said, we use it in many channels, not just on the website itself, where somebody has already come because they know something about us or have found us, but in our social channels, on Facebook, in Twitter, we'll share videos there, and they get very good response because people are seeing it in their feeds. It's something that they can watch a portion of. Certainly they don't have to watch the whole video, but at least get some sense of what it's about and then know that they can come back to the site and see the full video if necessary.
and see the full video if necessary. Is that what?
Right, right.
So you
Because
put a
in those
smaller
social channels, well, we post the entire video, but it would be very rare for somebody in that instance in a social channel to actually watch the whole video. You know, Facebook considers a video view to be 3 seconds. YouTube, if you're doing some of their TrueView campaigns, it's 5 seconds, and then you start paying for that. So everybody knows that in those channels, they're not necessarily going to watch the full thing, but we see certainly 25–30% of a video being consumed. But you then have to take into account what content are you putting in that portion of the video. Are you getting enough of a message across that either they're going to continue watching it or at least know where to come and find you? So it's a whole different world in social, I think. But
so you make sure to front load some conversion actions in the video.
Exactly, exactly. That's important to do, and we're starting to do more and more of that as we build out video specifically for use in social. I think that's important to do.
Okay, let's take a quick look at one of those how-to videos so people can see what they look like.
We've all been here, a burned out headlight. The good news is this job isn't anywhere near as difficult as you might think it is. The bad news is it can be a challenge getting into the back of the headlamp assembly to replace the capsule.
Okay, so now that video we just saw, so as you said, it's in social, but it's also on your site. And on your site, you're able to do a lot more with the video because I think you put up different conversion actions that you'd like the customer to
Exactly. So on our site, we do have a link. Well, we use video in different ways, but one of them is through our own video gallery. And in that video gallery, when you click on that link from the homepage, you can see a number of different videos. And we're actually able to overlay on the video links, calls to action. The video unit itself has a buy button, and if somebody clicks right on that buy button, then they're sent to the product detail page, where if they want to find out more they can, or they can just buy right away. We also, in our video gallery, will have a video, whether it be a how-to that maybe is showing multiple products or a very product-specific video. We are able to show that product then off to the side. So as an example, in a brake job, you'll have brake pads, brake rotors, brake fluids, and we can show each of those individual products over on the right so that as people are watching, they see those. You know, it's getting ingrained a little bit, some of the specific things they need to think about, and they can click right through to the product detail page.
Now let's talk about some of those product-specific videos. So those are, now we talk about farther down in the funnel.
Right.
You create automated videos for your products videos.
Right, yes. So, we would love to be able to actually go and create individual products for every video, and there are retailers who do that. Zappos is a great example, right? I mean, they've got multiple bays and can create videos at will, so to speak. We're not quite at that point, but we're able to use data-driven video production. So that's where we actually provide our vendor who helps us with this with a product data file, much as you would send to Google to make sure all of your products are being represented in Google Shopping, for example. And by working with them with that data feed, they're able to take the unique data points, embed those into video, into a template that we've created with them that allows us to really tell a story around categories of product and then show a specific product. So I think we might have some examples of those too.
Let's take a look at one of those automated product videos.
Need to upgrade your air, fuel, emission, or exhaust system? Find the right part and ensure trouble-free performance with our range of reliable parts from Walker. With high manufacturing standards, it delivers the performance you want with quality that lasts. And no need to worry that it will perform, since it's covered with a reliable lifetime replacement warranty. So get the parts you need and get them fast. At Advance Auto Parts, service is our best part.
So now with these automated product videos, you've actually seen an increase in conversion for products.
Absolutely. I mean, with all of our videos, I'm glad to say that we do see a lift, but even with the very specific product videos, we've seen a high single-digit lift in our conversion rates, and whether we're showing a how-to on the product detail page or one of these very product-specific videos, and we make decisions about that based on the complexity of the product. So we see a lift, though, definitely in conversion whenever we've got video on the page.
Okay. So as a final question, what tips would you give to other marketers and e-commerce sites who are interested in using videos?
Well, I think that it's important, as I said early on, to understand the reason you're showing the video, where that fits into the funnel, and also where it fits into the user's need. I mean, that's the great thing about e-commerce and video. It's serving the customer and it's serving the business. So you have to make sure you're doing both of those things. Quality of video is very important. I know a lot of people, now that we've got iPhones and iPads, everybody can go out and shoot video, and it's true, but you still need to think about the quality, and particularly sound. Nobody wants to watch a video when they're trying to hear what they're saying, so technical capabilities. And then I would say, the last thing is just to really measure. It's important to understand what's driving the conversion, the average order value, the traffic to the site, and to adjust your program then based on your KPIs.
Great, like with any technology, we always feel tempted to want to use the latest technology and put video up there, but I love what you say. Really think through where your customers are in that purchase process and how you can serve them with the videos.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
All right.
And thank you for watching this video. And you can get much more marketing tips and tactics, marketing case studies, and marketing industry data at MarketingSherpa.com.